Got crazy the last few years. My wife is concerned for my safety. She was. I've been getting a lot of threats. She bought me a pistol for my birthday. Pearl handled 22 caliber. Itty bitty thing. I could stuff it in my waistband. A nigga would never see it coming. I've never carried a gun before, so you know what I mean? But I practice it, you know. Now I'm ready. God forbid I ever have to kill a motherfucker. You know what their last words will be when they see that pearl handle 22? Faggot! It's a very small gun. I can't lose the shootout with that. Please find my dead body, cousin. She got it from me because a guy kept coming to our house. It's just some wild shit. He would shake my gate and scream at the house. Come on out, nigger! He'd say, nigger! And in reality, I couldn't even hear this motherfucker. I was all the way in the back of the house in the study. My wife heard me. She came in the study like, David! I think someone's looking for you. She told me what he said. I was furious. I ran upstairs and grabbed my car keys, which happened to be the keys to a Porsche 911 Carrera. This is not the only car I have, just, you understand, the first keys I found. It was a hot day, so the top of the car was already down. I jumped in the car like Batman. Sped down my driveway at 60 miles an hour, which sounds crazy to you because you're picturing your house. And then I saw him, white fella, no shocker there. He had no shirt on, which is understandable. It was a hot day. But he had racist tattoos slathered all over his body. Nazi swastikas. This nigga had the Popeyes chicken logo over his. He's a wild motherfucker. And all I didn't say nothing to him. I just rolled up on him slow in the Porsche. And I took his picture with my cell phone. He freaked out. Hey, what are you doing? Take my picture, nigga. It escalated quickly. He said some very gangster things to me, and I, in turn, said some very gangster things to him. Now, unbeknownst to both of us, my wife jumped in her car and was following us. It's a good thing this nigga didn't make any crazy moves. I know my wife, she ran this thing over. She's not a gangster, she's Asian, she's a shitty driver. She's probably texting at the time. She doesn't pay attention. And somebody called the police. Police showed up and separated us, and we were both like, you know, arrest this man. And the police pulled me aside and said, Mr. Chappelle, we cannot arrest this man. We were actually here to arrest you. I said, he said, we got a call that there was a black man in a stolen Porsche harassing pedestrians. We never dreamed it would have been you. He said, if you follow the instructions on this pamphlet, I can help you. He gave me a pamphlet. The pamphlet said how to file an order of protection. I didn't even know what an order of protection was, but I thanked the police so that they would leave. When they left, I threw that pamphlet on the street. I said, ugh, it's for poor people. Then I called my attorney, Fred. Hi, Fred, Dave. I need an order of protection, whatever that is. Now to get an order of protection, it turns out you have to go to what they call domestic court. Never been there before. Boy, when I went there, I learned immediately that I was the only man in all of Ohio that needed that kind of help from the police. That whole waiting room was packed with women. All of them had crying babies and shit on their lap, black eyes. It was very sad. I was like, oh my God, none of these women listen. So, lucky for me, I'm famous, so the judge took me first. Mr. Chappelle, you can come right away. Right away, I said, thank you, Your Honor. Excuse me, ladies. I got up. And they gave me what they call emergency order of protection, which I was very grateful that they did, until they gave it to me, like physically. It turns out, I didn't know this, order of protection is a piece of paper. I said, what the fuck is this? I said, it's your order of protection. I said, so if this nigga comes back, I just gotta hold this shit up. Halt! By order of the magistrate of Green County, Ohio. I said, this nigga is crazy. He can't read. He's going to kill me. And all them women with black eyes was looking at me like, you see what we saying, nigga? I said. And the police calmed me down. Mr. Chappelle, relax. With that piece of paper, if that man comes back to your house, I can arrest him. If he comes near you, or any member of your family, we can take him to jail. I said, oh, that's great. And then he said through his teeth, like a ventriloquist, or you can kill him. I said, I caught the judge in her chambers. I said, Your Honor, listen, this guy is coming to my house, is obviously not well. If he was willing to get the help that he clearly needs, I would be more than happy to facilitate that. I'll pay for it. I would much rather do that than kill this motherfucker. All I ask is that the court never tell him that it is I that helped him. You can't do that in Ohio. None of them white folks have health insurance. I have a whole line of practice in my gate. Come on out from here! I need some transgender surgery.